One of the world's largest technology companies is recognizing a computer game design class at a local high school. Madison Conjura has that story.
Meta has acknowledged the work of Elida High School's game design students for their creation of virtual reality simulations for various businesses, including a local car dealership.
We started building VR apps with the students and decided, why don't we make this a real world thing? So it's a little extra pressure and they learn some of the soft skills. So we approached them and they were kind enough to give us a little bit of their time for me to go take some videos of how they change brakes in the shop. And then we brought that video back here and basically used that to base our entire VR app. VR is not just games, just like computers are not just for games. Over half of the companies in the US are already using VR or planning to use VR in some way in their company.
Mr. Suter partnered with the VR platform Unity to acquire 22 Meta Quest 2 virtual reality headsets for students who underwent a 10-week program to learn VR technology and create simulations, one of which was a prototype for Tom All dealership titled How to Change Brake Pads.
It's a really interesting opportunity, especially when in a classroom versus real life, to do a professional job. I work on coding for VR training video or VR job training simulations for professional groups instead of just a classwork. This is more working with a client instead of doing your own work.
It's an incredible experience. I'm very proud that I have this opportunity that Mr. Suter gave to me to work on something that will impact the real world. And when I heard about it, I just jumped on the opportunity because it's something that I'd like to do rather than do something just learning in classes.
It's a great resume experience. I tell them, put these projects on your LinkedIn profile. Even if you don't go into VR development, anytime you're working with a real company and there's that pressure of what does the client want and can we execute that in a timely manner? And other future employers are going to look at that and see, okay, this person actually knows what it's like in the real world. They didn't just sit through a class.
The students' virtual reality projects have caught the attention of one of the world's biggest technology groups, Meta, who was there filming a documentary on Mr. Suter's game design class. This is Madison Conjura reporting, Your News Now.
Thank you, Madison.